Çiçeğimi kopardın sen, ellere verdin. Çiçeğimi kopardın sen, ellere verdin. Dağlar dağlar, kurban olam, yol ver geçem. Sevdiğimi son bir olsun, yakından gören. Dağlar dağlar.
Although he didn't have an outstanding voice or an inventive style, Barış Manço became one of the most popular figures in modern Turkish music history. In a time when his country was swimming in a sea of political madness, he managed to hold back his personal view and reach out to every single possible listener, no matter what origin or religion they were coming from. With his long hair, extraordinary outfits, and every kind of weird accessory, he could have easily been perceived as a charlatan rather than a musician. However, with his passionate voice, spiritual lyrics, clever mix of ethnic folk, rock themes, and sincere character, he was accepted by his people and rose to stardom. His fame wasn't limited to Turkey alone. His songs were translated into many languages, such as English, French, Italian, Greek, Bulgarian, and Arabic. He is known as a great musician, but he was also a television programmer, a traveler, the cultural ambassador of Turkey. But most important of all, he was a man of peace who tried to put love and friendship above all. Barış Manço was born on January 1, 1943, in Istanbul. While World War II was still taking thousands of lives, it's therefore easy to understand why he was named Barış, meaning peace in Turkish. Although he was an inattentive student in school, he formed his first band when he was 15. He worked with short-lived bands like Kafadarlar and Harmoniler, and recorded his first singles in early 60s, including his first composition. In 1963, he moved to Belgium for his education at Royal Academy of Fine Arts. During the following years, he played with lots of different bands, traveled back to Turkey numerous times, and recorded French, English, and Turkish singles. In Turkey, he also joined Kaygısızlar, which included Mazhar Alanson and Fuat Güner, who would later form MFÖ. At that time, Manço had already started recording hit singles like Kol Düğmeleri and Seher Vakti. But his breakthrough came with Dağlar Dağlar, which was recorded with his multicultural band named V, and became one of the most eminent Turkish songs in history. Manço explored rock and roll, the twist, and beat music in 60s, but in 70s he created some of his most important compositions when he was under influence of psychedelic rock. After a short cooperation with Moğollar in 1970, he formed his main band Kurtulan Express, which would play with him for the next 18 years, despite lineup changes. The band took its name from a local train that would start its journey in Istanbul and stop in a southeast Turkish village called Kurtulan. Manço's debut LP, Dünden Bugüne, was a compilation of his previous singles, but his second album had a clear and a strong impact on Turkish music industry. With the influence of Hammond organist Murat Ses, Manço released 1975's 2023, which is regarded as one of his best works. The title track and Bay Koca Destanı show his capabilities as a musician. The use of drum machine and atmospheric organs show the first hints of electronic music in Turkey. After the lackluster Barış Manço album, which was also released in Europe, Manço released Yeni Bir Gün, A New Day, in 1979. The album included one of the most important Manço anthems, Sarı Çizmeli Mehmet Ağa and ambient Çoban Yıldızı. And 2024 were the other high points of the album. In 1981, Manço recorded another masterpiece, Sözüm Meclisten Dışarı. The album included 2025, the third part of the 2023 story, Gülpembe, and Dönence. Manço then began emphasizing his lyrics and philosophy as the 18th progressed. After his first son's birth, and more pressingly, the 1980s military coup, Manço tried to create understanding and unity among the Turkish people. Although he used proverbs and historic sayings in his previous works, he used them more frequently in the 80s. His songs became more straightforward and easy to understand. And he even wrote children's songs. Manço's change in musical direction didn't mean he was less popular in 80s or 90s. On the contrary, with his straightforward music and lyrics calling for peace, he embraced listeners from all corners of Turkey, and also the world. Songs like Halil İbrahim Sofrası, Kara Sevda, and Domates Biber Patlıcan were sing-alongs, and after the album Darısı Başınıza, he was honored as state artist by Turkish Radio and Television Corporation. At the end of 80s, Manço started his television career with From 7 to 77, in which he traveled to countries from Ecuador and Arctic, and presented the culture of those countries with footage of simple men. The program aired for 10 years, from 1988 until the last year of his life. The 90s also saw Manço became surprisingly popular in Japan, even more than his home country. A concert which 200 Japanese listeners held Japanese and Turkish flags together and sang along with Manço was recorded and released as Barış Manço Live in Japan. Manço released his final studio album, Müsaadenizle Çocuklar, in 1995. 4 years later on, January 31, 1999, he passed away. More compilation albums and releases saw the light of the day after his death. During the last years of life, Manço and his musician friends and collaborators were known to remark about how he didn't receive proper respect from the media and Turkish people. For his funeral, millions of people, including Muslims, Christians, and Jews, gathered together, praying, crying, and singing his songs. It is possible that Turkish history had never before seen a crowd as large and as peaceful for an artist's funeral. During his 41-year artistic career, Barış Manço wrote more than 200 songs, took the stages around the world: Japan, Malaysia, Australia, Bulgaria, Germany, the Netherlands, Belgium, France, United States, and more, and tried to spread his philosophy of peace. He will be remembered as both a man of the world and a great artist.
İki düğme, iki ayrı kolda, bizim gibi ayrı yolda. Akşam olunca sustururum herkesi, her şeyi. Gelir kol düğmelerimin birleşme saati. Usul usul çıkarır koyarım kutuya yan yana. Bitsin bu işkence, kalsınlar bir arada. Heyhat sabah gün ışılda, yalnız gece buluşanlar, yaşlı gözlerle ayrılırlar, düğmeler gibi, bizim gibi. Bizim gibi ayrılırlar, bizim gibi ayrılırlar, bizim gibi